welcome to Thursday Cooking with Kevin. I don't know how many people seen the video from yesterday, but I did an unboxing from HelloFresh. We got 3 different meals from them, so this is the first meal out of the box from HelloFresh. And this week we are doing cheesy pork enchiladas and DIY enchilada sauce. That is what we're doing. I will have a link in the description below to HelloFresh to the recipe. And they have, well, I mean, they have more than just it. They have tons of different recipes. If you go onto their website, you can actually go have a look at all their different meals that they have in the different recipes. So this week we have in our package, we got some ground pork. Now mind you, this is only enough for 2 people. It's double this for more than that. We have the diced onions and the green pepper. I already cut the pepper up. The onions were already pre-diced. Mexican seasoning comes in a little pack like that. Sour cream, same with sour cream, comes in the package like that. I'll have lots of it because Kelly does not like sour cream. The cilantro, I've already cut it up. The flour tortillas, there is, I believe, 6 in total in here. All-purpose flour. You can see everything's labeled. A lot of the stuff comes labeled with their trademark of HelloFresh. And some chicken broth concentrate. Now, a couple items that they didn't provide this time, which was a lot. They provided a lot more this time than they did last time I did this. So this time, salt, pepper, oil, and water, because you can get, obviously, water out of the tap. So the first thing we are going to do is we're going to make our enchilada sauce. I've already done the prep for the peppers and the cilantro and stuff, and then we're going to cook the filling. Then we're going to assemble it. Then we're going to broil them, and then we're going to eat them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave you right here for a couple of seconds, because in a very short time I'll bring you over at the stove. Okay, we're going to heat up this pan at about medium heat, and of course I got the sunlight shining in here, so sometimes it's hard. So what we're going to do, we're going to add in a half a tablespoon of oil. Oh, that's a teaspoon. I need a tablespoon. Go. Yeah. Get that covered on the bottom. So what we're going to do, mix that in, and we're going to mix this flour in until there are no clumps. And then we're going to put in the Mexican seasoning, and then we're going to put in the chicken broth, and then the water. I'm just get everything opened here. just like that. And then we're gonna put everything else in. So basically the oil and the flour is just making like a roux. Thickening agent. Here's the chicken broth. And then the water. I always make a mess. I'm just trying to get this roux scraped up from the bottom. Make sure it gets mixed in. What we're going to do is we're just going to get this heated up, cook it a little bit, and then we're going to put it to the side. So what we're just going to do is we're going to bring it up to a boil. And we're just going to, once it does come up to a boil, I'm going to turn it up a little bit. We're going to turn it down, let it simmer, so it starts to thicken up. And what we're going to do with this, the sauce is half it's going to go in the pan when we're cooking the meat and the vegetables and stuff, and then the remaining is going to go on top of the enchiladas with the cheese. Okay. So I'm pretty sure everybody's seen different sauces cooking everything, so I don't think you need to stick around to watch this quite thicken up. So what I'm going to do when this is done simmering, I'm going to put our pan on and start our vegetables, and I'll bring you back then. Okay, the pan is heated up. Well, we're going to throw in the onions and the green pepper. We're going to cook these down for about 5 to 6 minutes. We don't want them absolutely cooked fully, but more just so that it gets them soft. So I'm just going to let these cook, like I said, 5 to 6 minutes. And when I'm close to ready to taking them off and putting them on a plate, because what we have to do is we're going to cook these down. We're going to transfer the veggies over to a plate. Then we're going to add in the pork. We're going to cook it up 4 or 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in the veggies back in. And then we're going to add in half of our enchilada sauce that I just made. So I'll bring you back in a few minutes. All right, our vegetables are ready. We're just going to transfer it over onto the plate. We're going to add in the pork minus the packaging.
Smelling a bit yummy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just gotta check to see where my rack is. And because we're going to be cooking these in the oven, but we're going to be broiling them. Yeah, I can't talk today. I'm not going to turn the oven on quite yet. I'll do that once I'm ready to go over and start putting these together.
And wait till you see what we're having for dessert. Yum, yum.
I haven't told them yet.
I know. Yum, yum, yum.
So yes, so we will be taste testing this, but then we're going to show you. Well, if you watched our haul video, you've seen it. We are going to have a yummy dessert. Unfortunately, I had to go buy a $35 tool first to have this dessert. Yeah, you'll see it when we bring it out after we eat. Oh, by the way, it also calls if you want to put salt and pepper in. I don't add extra salt and pepper necessarily when I'm cooking different meats, because by the time I put the enchilada sauce and stuff, I know I'm doing a lot of banging, I apologize. And obviously we want to cook our pork until the pink is gone. Starting to go. So we're going to add in the vegetables back in. Just going to let this cook for a few more minutes. Add in half our sauce here. Give this pork a good coat. That is cool. All right, we're just gonna let that cook just for a few more minutes. And what I'll do is I'll bring you back over at the counter when we assemble the enchiladas. Okay, we're ready to assemble. And it calls for a half a cup of filling per enchilada. So I'm going to do my best to guess at a half a cup. And I think what I'm going to do, and you may not be able to see it, you'll see a little bit as I do it. I'm just going to spread out on my counter all my tortillas. That way I can best guess and add or subtract filling as I go along. And I think we're going to have a good amount. I should be able to maybe add some to top up that one. And I'll top up this one. Okay. And then from here, we're just going to roll and put in, sorry, I'm dropping pork, so I'm going to try it as I drop it. I actually think these would have been good with some good rice. But didn't call for it, didn't come with it, so. Alright, now what we're going to do is do the best, just I'm actually going to just coat the top of these with the rest of that sauce. I just kind of brush it on because I don't want to waste the sauce all on one. Just want to make sure we get an even amount on all of them. I'm going to turn my oven on to broil. So they definitely look good. Okay. And now we'll top it with some cheddar cheese. Now the one trick when you're using cheddar, especially in a dish like this, because we made the mistake. We had a company over, maybe what, 2-3 years ago now? Yeah. Before Christmas. We did a Mexican dinner. We did enchiladas. We put too much cheese on the top, and instead of being nice and somewhat crispy, they ended up more soggy. They were still delicious, but would have preferred a little bit of crispness to it. Once again, here I go. I can't speak. It's all my wife's fault. I have to blame her. Anyways, we are waiting for the oven for that broil to come up. I think something else I want to just let everybody know. And I think Kelly had already told some folks, but finally mailed out some packages today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there are some packages on their way. I don't know if everybody knows they're getting one, Kelly?
Yeah, I've sent them their...
Okay, the tracking. Okay, yeah.
The 3 people that
so the 3, so our 3 folks down the States and the one individual out east.
Yeah, and 2 of the 3 in the States have a channel, so they will be showing what our Canadian boxes are.
Yes, and 1 does not. That's right.
Yeah.
So just let you know, sorry they're a little late, but the boxes are on their way. Yeah, we should have done them like a little while ago, but...
Well, we should have done them at Christmas, but we were in lockdown.
Yes, we were in lockdown. Just crazy busy. We couldn't shop.
Yeah.
And shopping's just been open for the last month now?
Something like that.
Something like that. So it took a little while. So, sorry, apologize, but packages are on their way. Okay, I am going to throw this into the oven, and when I'm ready to sit down and eat and taste it, we'll bring you back. Okay, we're back at the table. I don't know why I said back at the table, because I never started at the table.
No.
Okay. Looks yummy. I had one kind of fell apart on me, but it's okay. Well, and I hear a little boy at the back door, so I'm going to have to hurry up and try this and go let him in.
Mm-hmm.
They're good. Yeah. I think probably a little bit more of the sauce to go into the filling and go on top. But I mean, some people don't like a lot of sauce. It's actually quite mild. So if people who don't like spicy thing, it's good. I'm actually impressed with this one compared to the last round of meals that we had gotten from HelloFresh. This one is actually good, and we got a little bit more.
Yeah.
I can't remember what we got last time.
I forgot. It was a wrap of some sort.
Yeah, but we get a little bit more. You get 3 per, and that's quite a bit actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we have we got dessert to show you after, so we're not going to stop the vlog here or the cooking video here. We're actually going to bring you back, and we have a special treat after we're done eating, so stay tuned. Oh, we're starting. Hey, get your nose out of there. Okay, so when we went to Costco last week, we picked these up. And of course, I read the instructions too quick, not realizing, oh, we could have put them in the oven under the broiler. But I went and bought the tool anyway, so. Okay.
He just wanted the tool to have fun.
All right. Whoop. Torch, gas refilling. Well, hopefully it's got gas in it. Okay. Guess maybe I should read the instructions.
We'll bring you back when he reads the instructions.
Are we back on? We're back on? Okay. Helps when there's fluid in there. Normally when you buy things like that, it's pre-filled.
Well, it wasn't.
No, I know it wasn't. Okay, first step, take the tops off. These are glass. We just got ourselves a new set of
ramekins.
Dipping bowls.
They're called ramekins.
Whatever you call them, I don't care. Yeah. All right. I probably should scissors.
There's a little notch.
Oh, yeah, there is. Okay. to sprinkle the sugar. Yeah, see, a little notch doesn't help. I hate little notches because then you can't see. You're trying to pour it out.
Why you rip it all the way across and not just notch?
It wouldn't rip all the way across.
Yeah, it does. See, it just did it.
Like that one. The comedy show. All right, so this one.
We have never had this at home or made it or anything.
No.
We've had it in restaurants.
Actually, this has a recipe of creme brulee on it.
I saw that, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so you just put it on, you shake it around. And then, yes, folks, safety. Notice I put this on the wood because if I burn that, I don't care. And we're just going to put the flame across this till that melts, and then we're going to let it cool.
Yum.
So Kelly, why don't you tell everybody what you wanted me to use?
Barbecue lighter.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I probably didn't need to. I probably could have just done this in the broiler, but this will come in handy for other functions.
Other recipes that I find for him.
Lighting candles.
What candles? We don't even use candles.
I'm just.
Oh,
so we're just gonna let that cool for a couple of minutes. Oh, it smells good. It smells like candy apple. Mm-hmm.
Well, I think you should just take a bite.
Well, I can.
Look at that crisp.
Mm.
Yum yum.
Could have been more sugar.
That's okay. All right.
That is good. That's the creme brulee. It's pretty sad that the tool to melt the sugar is more expensive than the dessert.
Yep.
But that's all right. I have uses for, because these are actually good to do, melt solder and stuff too. But yeah. Well, what do you think, Brody? Hey? No, you can't have any.
Daddy can't end his video the same way as he normally does because he knows what he's making next week.
Yeah, that's right. Normally, I say, I don't know what I'm going to make. Kelly's going to tell me. Well, you know what? She's going to tell me anyways because, you know what? I have two choices. So, in the fitting fashion of ending my videos, I don't know what I'm going to make next week, but I'm sure Kelly will tell me.